team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Looks like he'll try to make the play with the return. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Auburn Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
They start this playoff game with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff.
Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Bears offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
First play looking to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Bears line up on first and 10. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. He's got it in the open. And here he goes. Touchdown, Bears. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. The quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Moves left out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers! So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down at the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's caught on the crossing pattern. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. The back's got it. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
That's a solid game there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout or then check him out. And the Bears churn out another first down. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Bears have 1st and 10 here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year.
Touchdown, Baylor. They connect for 6. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last drive of the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Puts into space at the 50. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns on their last possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. Pass is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off play action, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Hung over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. First down and 10 now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. And the Bears will have first and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Catch made over the middle. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The Bears are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
He got it. The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Bears keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Breaks a tackle in the clear. Nobody can bring him down. Touchdown, Bears. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown. A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Pass not complete. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. He's back to throw again on second and 10. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. Makes it look easy.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good line in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession hit in the very first play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Auburn. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, what a grab! He has first down yardage at the 46. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw again. A deep shot to the left side. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. First and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They take a timeout while they check it out. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Auburn getting set with a first and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Heading to the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Tigers. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Then they improve upon that here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Davis.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception.
He can go. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting off the defender. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Leaning on the run game here late. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Play action here on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Oh, he makes the catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense.
Look at that. He's still going. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Bears will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, I know this offense is built around this quarterback. We've seen it the entire game. Do you realize he's now close to 500 yards in this game alone? Important
second down play coming up. At the The incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Linebacker shifting around now. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter, a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. At the 20. At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Running back with the football. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled, but first down.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Fresh set of downs, first and goal. And here's the handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. On first down, it's play action. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Pushing the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They say games are played on the field.